back to another exciting episode of Podcast the Hero. This is a brand new, weird episode that you don't even know what's going to fucking happen here because there's no Fritzy. There's no Fritzy anymore, okay? He's down in Section F. I don't know what he's doing down there. I haven't seen him all day.
Red alert. Brace for impact.
Report!
Sir, we've been struck by a torpedo. Section F is completely destroyed.
Casualties?
Just one. It's Fritzy.
Okay, so Fritzy's not here because he's dead. Fritzy died, and he won't be here ever again. So this podcast is hopefully going to be unique. It's going to be one of a kind. It will hopefully never happen to me again because I'm not as committed to the podcast as Fritzy is. This will hopefully be a very visually stunning event. But on the audio aspect of it, it will be underwhelming and confusing. So first, let me start by saying this episode is brought to you by Corn Man. Need a bot in your Discord? Corn Man. Need a guy that'll give you money for your podcast? So you don't have to spend money on the podcast? Corn Man. Zach. It's also brought to you by Patreons. Okay, if you want to help us continue making this podcast, or if you want to just send us a middle finger right to our eye, go to patreon.com/podcastthehero. Sign up. There's merch, there's perks, I don't really even know if there are benefits, to be honest, but the one benefit is that you help us continue making this without costing us fucking money. So I'm going to read the patrons now, okay? And this was a pain in the ass for me to do. I had to text Frissy, who's at his own funeral right now, and what he did was he sent me screenshots of all the patrons' names. And I'm going to read them as they show up. Okay? So here we go. Big thank you to Jeffrey Keenan, Mason Bailey, Tara Billy Jean, Uridge, Fruit, Ashwin Kumar. I don't know why I've never said your last name before, and it tripped me up. Mike Tuckerman. Bread and circuses, but the bread prices are fixed. I don't understand that. Spooky James. Deconomus. Scouty's favorite Uncle Mushy. Zach Murray. The Final Dan. KH Pandas. Zach Whittle. Peggy Thrill. Green Street. My spigot looked at Fritzy. I still feel like the word spigot's bad. I'm looking around hoping I don't get in trouble. I know it's just that little thing outside your house. The water shoots out and the water always tastes good coming out of it, but shut up. I moan when I use the bidet. I could completely understand that. Fee or Phi. AE Common Thread 2137. We're all Velocicopters, which is a reference to some beautiful music that I made. Zane, Rhodey Loves My Dink, and I do. Joe, or Yo, Absolutely the Best Podcast, a work in progress. Nah, I'm not going to read that guy's name. Sebastodon. The Rat That Lives Inside Fritzy's Butthole. Now, this is interesting because I thought that Fritzy was saying, I swallow cum. Every time. It's not I swallow cum. It's ice wall ow cum. I swallow cum. I guess that's the same thing. Source the Cod. That's a reference to Newfoundland, I believe. Rob Taylor. Julia. I don't know if I'm supposed to be putting names in code. I feel like Fritzy sometimes doesn't. He reads the names with people's usernames, and if he sees their first name come up, he sees their full name come up, he doesn't say their full name. Well, I'm doing it. We got Red Effects, or R3D Effects, The Fat Brown Kid, Foolish Bale, The pink dink at the hockey rink that'll buy you a drink if you give it a wink. Fucking beautiful name. Brett Boss Blackwood. I feel like I know him personally. Yes, I be a Newfoundlander by. Spitgoth. Did he send the same page twice? Yeah, I almost read all those names again. I think that's it. If I missed you, bless you. I'm a fucking moron, but that is how it is. I love you so much. I hope you don't die. That's it. Did you know that sometimes when you're using your computer, if you have your iPad in front of you, you can use your magic mouse on your iPad, and it's really fucking annoying? I've just learned that this evening, and I am extremely frustrated. Visuals! I go, what is that, a bird? I really hope that I take the time to edit some of these stuffs in, but I also know myself. There is a high chance, a high probability that I will try and embarrass myself and edit nothing in because I'm lazy and I think embarrassing other people is funny even if it's just me. So let's get into it. We're going to do Protest the Hero news. This is not something that Fritzy and I have ever done. It's none of Fritzy's business. That's why. So I'd like to start by saying we have a tour coming up. Okay, it goes from August 1st to August 20th. It starts in Detroit, where Fritzy lives, and it ends in Newfoundland, where I always want to be. There's a bunch of places in between. Go to protestthehero.ca to check out the full tour. And I know what you're going to say when you get to protestthehero.ca. You're going to say, A, why is it fucking .ca? Here's your answer. Some guy scooped our fucking .com before we could re-up it and tried to sell it back to us for $1 billion, but we know who we are, eating off the bus floor, and we're not paying $1 billion to get a fucking .com back, so we registered .ca. And two, the other thing you're going to say is, why are you still advertising Palimpsest on your website like it's brand new and just got released? And the answer is money. I don't know. Money. We don't have it. We also don't have a care to give. I don't understand how websites work. Nobody needs fucking websites anymore. Surely you could go to our Instagram to see the dates, and surely they'll lead you somewhere to buy some tickets as well. It'll probably lead you to our fucking website. Fuck, we need a website so bad. But that tour is going to be a ton of fun. We got the 68 on there. We got Greyhaven. We got Kawanashi. I don't know if I've said. You know what? Kawanashi rule. I went to see Spirited Away on the weekend with Malen and HK. I went to see Spirited Away, which is where Kawanashi get their name from. Everybody calls him No Face, but in Japanese, they refer to him as Kawanashi. I heard it a bunch of times in that. But we're doing that tour. I'm looking forward to it a lot. This feels really chaotic. This feels like a chaotic podcast of me just fucking riffing. But yeah, we're coming to probably a spot near you. And if we're not coming to a spot near you, there's a good reason. It's either because we're coming again in October or because we fucking hate where you're from and you personally. Okay? So don't send me messages saying, oh, please come to Florida. Like 3 people came out to the show in Florida last time. 3 people. Let's do some more protest news. On the other side of things, okay, that's what, Tim, myself, HK, Hank, and Ben, everyone really but me have been getting their chops in order because Volition's a really fucking pain in the ass to play. It sucks for everyone, and it's going to be difficult to play. But so they're getting all ready, practicing their asses off. I'm not really practicing just yet because what I'm doing is I'm fucking writing. On the other side of things, with Luke, Luke has become our Brian Wilson, if you will. He stays home. He doesn't tour. He writes. He's done a fucking magical job. I'm not going to tell you how many songs he's got, but he's got a whole fuck ton, and I'm trying to catch up. I just finished writing one the other day. Its working title is Fart Snarler. Fart Snarler. Oh, visuals. Maybe. And I think it's called Fart Snarler because it's fast. It's cuckoo bananas. It's wonderful. There's big group chants at the end. It's going to be fun. In a live setting, it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to sit down and record it beyond the pre-production. So, yeah, I think that's all I can really talk about as far as the writing goes. I will try and keep you updated if anything cool happens. Maybe we'll film some pup dates like we used to back in the day. I know that when we announced the tour, there were quite a few people that were outside of the vicinity of like where the tour goes that were like, ah, shit, I was hoping this was a new album announcement. And despite the fact that we're not ready to make a new album announcement of any kind, really, I figured I'd just give you a little update on how the bullshit moves. You know what I'm saying? So that's the protest news. Anyways, I'm going to start a new segment. It's going to be called Let's Hear from the Michaels. Let's hear it for the Michaels. So I reached out to every Michael I knew and asked them to give me a little video. So let's hear from Michael.
Cheese. Please go and fuck yourself.
Thank you, Michael. That's nice of you. I haven't received any of the videos yet, so I don't know if I just played a video or if there was nothing there. I don't know what was said, if there was anything said at all. But just several times throughout this, I'm going to turn over and just throw it out to the Michaels. I think I might be in some trouble here because I haven't planned a whole lot. I thought maybe now that we're done talking about protest news, we could talk about other music news, right? You know what I'm saying? We could talk about what's going on in the world of music. And I don't really know anything about the world of music, but I'm willing to give my opinion on it because I'm a white male. Okay? So in music news, Dave Grohl opened his fucking mouth and took a shot at Taylor Swift. That was dumb. That's a dumb thing to do. You know what? And it's hard to deny. I went back and I watched the video of him doing it and went, oh, he's got some sour grapes. So what happened basically was they were both playing in fucking London, England on the same night. And he came out and he said some stupid shit about, oh, we're going to call our tour the Errors Tour because we made lots of errors over our eras. And then he was like, that's what happens when you play live. What? So I'm like, shut the fuck up. Listen, first of all, you are going to enrage the Swifties. You don't fucking want to do that. You don't want to do that. I don't care who you are. Second of all, it has how old is Dave Grohl? You know, it has fucking old man yells at cloud energy. Like this fucking guy yelling about Swifties because obviously she was having a bigger fucking concert than him on the same night, one in which Paul fucking McCartney attended. You know, so it just reeks of sour grapes. I don't know. You make fucking mediocre rock music. Don't act like you're fucking punk. You're just not. You're just some fucking crusty old dickhead. I'm sorry if you like the Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters are nothing to me. That's what I'm here to do. Shit on people. No, but really, I think that it was a silly thing to do. I think Swifties are running the fucking show right now. Okay? Taylor Swift is running the show. Don't try and fucking start beef with her. I heard there was a whole bunch of stuff about his daughter had criticized Taylor Swift on Twitter. Had said criticized her use of the jet and said that the AI porn images weren't that good. or weren't that big of a deal. Maybe downplayed that, and then Swifties had said horrible things to her. And maybe that's where some of this resentment is coming from. Yeah, still. Old man yells at cloud. Jerk off, pass on. What does that mean? Jerk off, pass on. Is that what I was trying to say? Was it trying to say, like, jerk off your dick and die? Holy fuck, man. I don't know that I should be allowed to do this kind of thing. Anyways, in other music news, I think it's interesting right now that women are completely dominating pop music. They're doing it in a way that's fucking totally cool. I'm talking about like Chappell Roan, Sabrina Carpenter, fucking Taylor Swift, of course, Billie Eilish, on and on and on. And former male pop stars are just fucking it up. Like Justin Timberlake getting pulled over for DUI. That looks dumb. But even worse than that is his bandmate, Chris Kirkpatrick, fronting O-Town at some, like, mall. Honestly, I wish I was lying. Go fucking open up TikTok and type in Chris Kirkpatrick O-Town. They're just, like, dancing at the mall. O-Town is so unpopular that they have to get the least popular member of fucking NSYNC to be their fucking band leader. I don't know. Let's hear from Michael.
Hey, Rody. Fuck off, won't you?
Oh, thank you, Michael. It's nice of you. I'm out of material. That's it. That's all I really planned for. I made some plans. I talked about protest. I read about the patrons. I need Fritzy here. Unfortunately, he's dead. But I need him here to come and fucking help me. To fill up the air with bullshit. Irrelevant bullshit. Anyways, I hope you guys didn't look at the weird red marks on my face too hard. I don't know, my skin's drying out. Last day of school's tomorrow. Then it's my wife's birthday. Happy birthday to my wife. Everyone else can eat shit and go, oh no!